My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
People didn't buy H Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex products, because she is royal. They bought it because it felt intentional. It felt warm, aspirational, and humane. As ever, there's all of those hashtags. All right, so let's listen to her analysis. She's another one that many of the squad have shared, many of her TikTok videos, and it makes sense. Let's continue, just like JTB's.
Repeat after me. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. We need to talk about this moment. It's an incredible moment, and I can't stop smiling ever since it came out. But anyway, this is one of those moments where the noise suddenly gets very quiet and the numbers start talking. So what do I mean? Meghan Sussex's spread, jam, conserve, whatever you choose to call it, is literally the toast of the town. Not metaphorically, not in PR success terms, not in curiosity click terms, but in actual sales. According to reporting, the very glitch on Meghan's As Ever website revealed remaining inventory numbers, and those numbers suggest that close to 1 million boxes of her signature fruit spreads have already been sold. 800 and something thousand to be precise. Yes, let that sink in. Nearly a million. Not influencers being sent jars, not headlines being gifted products, but people actually pulling out their wallets and buying her spreads. And what is fascinating is how this came out. I spoke about it in my last video. I tried explaining, and people were like, oh my God, but the Derangers said, sod the Derangers. Listen to people who have actually run businesses, who have actually built brands. And these numbers that we're seeing right now of Meghan selling 800,000 plus jars of her spread, they didn't come out because she announced it herself. They didn't come out as a PR press release all over the place. It wasn't even a braggy announcement. It came out because someone tried to add a ridiculous number of products to their cart, and
I have a video showing what she's talking about. Okay, go to that video, and I usually try to put the timestamp of where certain tweets are. It's in one of my videos, but let's continue. Oh my God, it's 10 minutes or 9 minutes. I didn't know it was that long. Let's continue.
The site showed exactly how many were left. So the things that people meant for evil. And once the internet saw that inventory, the maths did itself. Roughly 860,000 boxes of jam are gone.
When I was showing that video, like I've said, I didn't understand it, and the numbers were very small. I didn't see the numbers. So I was a bit confused about that particular video. I didn't know it shows all of that. So I'm glad she clarified it. Did JTB clarify that as well? I'm not sure. But I did share that video with you. Well, my eyes is effed up anyway, so I didn't see all of those numbers. I saw numbers, but I didn't understand the numbers. I thought it was an article that came out or something. But anyway, let's listen to her because she has a long review.
And that is an estimated 26 to 27 million pounds in revenue from one product category.
I'm telling you.
And this was done very quietly, very efficiently, and without any hype. And here
This is something many of you, I've said it before. Meghan's products are being sold online. And then later on, we know there's pop-up shops and things like that. And I think, in my humble opinion, when those pop-up shops were showing up, it was 2 that I saw. If there's more, I don't know. Godmothers, and there's another one, I think Rodeo Drive or something like that. I said she doesn't need them. I think she did it to help people, customers to walk into those businesses to at least not only buy her stuff, but also to buy what the business is there for. It's to bring people in. That's what I think. That's my understanding. Meghan didn't come out and said, but I said. And I said, the reason I said it, because she's making money online already. She doesn't need them. But I think they are her friends, and she wants to help them to bring customers in. While they're buying her things, they could buy her friends' products as well. The other thing here, the most important thing that I want to say about Harry and Meghan's as ever product is that she's not paying for advertisement. The only thing she has is not her website and IG. That's it. Okay? People who follow her and know about it and things like that, that's all she needs. She doesn't pay for, commercials or anything like that. So she's saving a lot of money, and then she's selling a lot. Let's continue.
Here's the part that many people keep missing on purpose. Meghan told you it was coming. She literally said it, because I remember her Bloomberg interview last year, and she literally said, and I'm going to read this quote, "We went from talking about a few thousand jars to needing a purchase order of 1 million. She said it. But at the time, as usual, the people mocked her. They called it an exaggeration. The papers blasted her. They rolled their eyes. But this glitch didn't expose any lies. In fact, it exposed that Meghan was being very conservative, and she wasn't even being braggy at all. If this was me, oh my God." But anyway, she's better than me. Because after the first drop, sold out in hours, she said the brand increased orders again for seasonal releases. I said that in all my videos. Please go back and watch. I have been saying this. I've been screaming it from the rooftop. I have built brands before. I have worked in the luxury sector. I'm still working in the luxury sector. I know what this sector is all about. So please stop believing the Derangers and stop believing the tabloid lies and the tabloid smears. And we continue. Now, her success, in my opinion, wasn't accidental. This is supply chain scaling in real time. And this is important because it's not just about jam. It's about something much deeper. For years, Meghan was framed as unpopular, overexposed, rejected, a failure without the monarchy. And yet the market keeps responding. Not to the smear campaign, not to the commentary panels, not to the think pieces, but the market is responding to her. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how much people hate you. People that resonate with you will buy from you. They will support you. They will promote you. Do not listen to the tabloids. I keep saying this. But anyway, let's move on. Another thing that they're responding to when it comes to Meghan is her taste level, her storytelling, her aesthetic, and her trust with global audience. Basically, I watch whenever I watch with Love Meghan on Netflix, I'm thinking, okay, I need to make that Korean chicken. I need to make that one pot pasta. A friend of mine the other day that lives in Spain, she made the honey cake. Another friend that lives in America, she made the honey cake. Meghan is global. Do not listen to people on an island who are bitter. But anyway, people didn't buy her products because she was royal. They bought it because it felt intentional, it felt warm, aspirational, and human. And here's the irony that nobody wants to say out loud. The same media ecosystem that insisted that Meghan was toxic is now scrambling to explain why her products are flying off the shelves. So they soften the language, they hedge, they call it appears to have sold. They focus on the one glitch instead of the demand. This is media literacy. When they tell you something, you need to think, what are they hiding? What are they not telling us? But the numbers do not care about tone. Numbers do not care whether you like or hate someone. Numbers care about, are you buying from this person? Almost 1 million units being moved in under a year is not a fluke. It's not curiosity. It's brand resonance. This is something I teach in business schools. And remember, this is before she's even launched the full international retail. This is just America, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I was saying.
This is before physical stores.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, about her selling only in America and bypassing the tariff and all of that. And then the physical stores, I think, okay, this is you guys come after me for this. I think she's helping her friends who have stores, physical stores, to help bring people in her friends' stores, like Godmother's and the other one in Rodeo Drive, I think it was. Okay, to bring foot traffic in. While they're buying her stuff, they could also purchase whatever the stores offer, and probably whatever she sells, she give a percentage to the store for whatever, for having her product there. All right, but let's continue. She's hitting that part a little bit in a different angle. I move it back slightly.
Even launched the full international retail. This is just America, ladies and gentlemen. This is before physical stores. This is before the brand has even fully matured. This is early stage performance. Netflix must be smiling and rubbing their hands with glee. And this brings us to the real discomfort underneath all of it. For years, Meghan was told explicitly and implicitly that without the royal machine, she wouldn't survive. That she needed the institution, she needed the titles, she needed the access, she needed the approval. And yet, here we are. A woman they said was nothing without us is building a business that is literally flying off the shelves while being criticized for existing. Imagine all that weight on her, the lies, the bad mouthing, the vitriol, the hatred, and she was still a success. Meanwhile, the others that have everything at their disposal, praise from a sycophantic press, praise from institutions, people, money, resources, is the establishment propping them up. They still wouldn't work. They're still doing very shocking low numbers. This is why Meghan's moment deserves a mic drop. But anyway, like Beyonce said, you said I couldn't sell without you. I sold 10 million. That is what I'm wishing for Meghan. My name's Elizabeth. I'm the...
Okay, so check her out on TikTok. All right. I also think it has something to do with no one liking the class bully. I wasn't sure what to believe in early days, but the endless PR tactic against her were and are paid by someone, and never a fan of negative over positive. I love to see her success now. I hate bullies. All right, so there's that as well. Okay, like for me,
repeat after me.
When some of you probably already heard that story over and over again. When I started, I was aware of Meghan as an actress, but not doing anything beyond that. But when she married the Harry, and I was happy for her, and then the negative comment keeps on popping. It made me go and look into her background, and I find so many things, and then I educate myself about the royal family and all the nonsense that I saw. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, so that's a different story. You probably hear it already. The other thing I want to say is that the kind of pressure that Meghan, well, I don't know. I don't think even Meghan think of any pressure. I think she's just focusing on her business, going back to her earlier days of the TIG, because this is what she was passionate about. Because when she was an actress, she was doing things with her TIG and things like that. Thanks to the original squatters who informed me, not specifically me, but they were putting her information out, and I learned through it. Okay? These are the things she used to do pastime, after she's done with her acting, or she's on vacation or something like that. These are the things she used to do for fun. Okay, for leisure, when she was in Canada, going to different locals and, do things. So these are things she's doing for fun, and now she turned it into a business. Yeah, and the pressure that the outside world is putting on her, and I'm sure she blacked them all out and focus on herself and make it a success, because a lot of people would have been afraid to even try. All right? Because these people are wishing or hoping and putting barriers for her to fail, but she's jumping all of those barriers and become a success. All right, so there's one more I want to put here, and then I'm done. I have more. Okay, where was I? Let me pause for a second. I'm sort of done, but I want to add this here, and this is the last tweet. All right, let me pause. All right, I never tired of hearing about their first meeting. There's always some new additional details. So I didn't listen to it yet, and I spoke about them before in past videos, probably on Pt2 when I saw it, and I put it on my list, and that will be that for this video. And I have more. It has to do with US politics, so it might be a different videos. I might record it on a different day, but let's squeeze this here.
When did you know this was the right person?
I had the really crazy experience about 3 weeks before I actually met Chilli. I had this incredible feeling of warmth, because I was going through kind of a rough time in my life, and I had this crazy warm feeling come over me. And then I had like this flash of this person turning around, and I saw like the outline of
Baby hairs.
the baby hairs. No
Wow.
joke.
Are you...
My mom can attest. I walked in, I was like, Mom, I just got this crazy feeling. I've been feeling really bad for the past 3 or 4 months, and I just felt really warm and good. And then I got this image of this lady turning around, and she had these baby hairs, and my mom was like,
because he never saw my face, he
Yeah.
said, so he obviously wouldn't have known it was me
Yeah.
had he seen my face, but...
So now you had this image,
Yeah.
and then you see someone who's, first of all, baby hairs are... We didn't have baby hair before Chilli.
No, I know.
She's made it like a...
And the crazy thing is that, honestly, I'm in the plane, and this is after we'd already interacted for a bit at this this work thing, and she was laughing and talking to T-Boz, and I was like overhearing, and I turned around, and I just wanted to say like, oh, I want to know that I'm listening and laughing, and I saw what I saw 3 weeks or 4 weeks previously.
Okay, did you... I mean, that would have caused an emotional reaction.
It absolutely tripped me out to the point where I don't think I turned around again. I was like, just stuck. And that was, I think, what led to that moment where we're parting ways and walking off the plane, and everything was just like, something, you can't walk away from this. You've been shown something, like, you can't walk away.
I would love to hear more about this. I'll look for this on YouTube. It's probably there. Okay, seriously. All right, so I already covered this. I'm probably gonna put some part of it on our part of Pew service, which I've neglected that channel because YouTube decided not to monetize it. So I cover it on PYTE. All right, so that is it. Please take a moment. Let's do a prayer. I have not done a prayer quite some times. Prayer for thanks. Let's do that. Prayer. Oops. And future something. Future what? Future success. Okay, success up here. All right. So for what God has done for us and what God is preparing for us in the future. Let's look for an image. Okay, let's do this one. Prayer for success at work. Dear God, thank you for blessing me with skills that enables me to work in the job I have, enlightening my mind to allow me to pursue further studies and training so that I can pursue my career goals. Please bless my employers, for they have treated me fairly and with respect. Thank you, Lord. Then this didn't really hit the thing. Let's see here. Maybe that one. Can I see? It's a little bit blurry. I don't want to struggle reading it. All right, let's do the first one. Dear God, I am grateful for all the blessing you have given me. Thank you for your love, mercy, and grace. Please help me always be mindful of your goodness and to express my gratitude in word and deed. I pray in Jesus' name, amen. I think this is good. All right, so this is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. Thank you for watching. If I decided to do another video later, this will be the first tweet. All right, has to do with US politics. Okay, something like this. All right, talking about the New York City mayor. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better